How you doing? Yeah, I decided not to park here.
What is up, everybody? Listen, when you're going out 7 or 10 miles or whatever out on these wilderness trails on these scooters and these bikes, uh, you need to have some kind of contingency plan, okay? Because you know what they always say, if anything can go wrong, it will, okay? So I'm going to show you what I keep in my emergency bag that I always take with me whenever I go out there. One way or another, this thing's getting either strapped to my back or my waist. It's on the bike or the scooter rod, the stem. I keep this thing on whatever vehicle I'm on. One way or another, this one, or if Rich is with me, it's going to be on his. So, and I keep everything in here. These are great little bags, by the way, because they can hang on the stem, for the scooter. These are great for the scooter. But this thing's going in about 2.6 pounds, 2.7 pounds. So I'm going to show you what I keep in here, and then you can tell me, hey man, look, I keep this, I would use the same thing, or oh no, you should use one of these, or you should keep one of these, or whatever. But I'm going to show you what I use. All right. Let's crack open this sucker. Now, I got this stuff wedged pretty tight in here, actually. It's pretty heavy, but you need this stuff, okay? There it goes. Okay, I got it. Way, okay. Here it is, the first thing I got in here is a can of this Bike Fix-A-Flat. So it's a small can. I think they're about $7 up at Walmart. You can pick one up. So, yeah, that works out pretty good. Then I keep this little battery, this little pocket battery right here. And I have the cords. There's one there. Here's one here. There's my rig. There's a USB-C, a micro USB, and a lightning. So I have all three, just in case I need some kind of juice for something. So if I need to charge the GPS unit, or for any reason, your phone's dying or whatever, you have this little, it's like a couple of thousand milliamp hours in here. It's enough to do the phone a few times. So yeah, it's always good to have. And then you have to have all the cables with you, because you never know which one of these devices is going to crap out. So if you have one of everything, then you're covered. Then I keep a spare rig in case one of my rigs falls off and drops into the weeds or something and I can't find it. I keep this thing, which I consider to be the best rig ever made, is this little small rig. This thing has one flaw. No product you buy is perfect, right? Everything has some little something wrong with it. Okay, and the flaw in this thing was the bar. The bar was the flaw in here. Had this little bar in here to tighten it up. And that's why in my kit, I just keep this ball rod. This is one of those things that pops up your stopper in the sink. I keep this in here to tighten up stuff, like these rigs. Okay? And the flaw in this thing was the bar. Whenever you would put it on and mount this on the handlebar, this bar would rattle constantly. So when I would record my videos and watch them back, I would be like, oh, listen to that. This is what it would sound like during the video. So I just got a bolt cutter and cut the bar off. Cut the bars out of there, and then I just use this little thing here. Or you can just use a little Allen wrench to tighten up the rig. So there's the ball rod. All that good stuff. I'm just going to dump the rest of it out. Okay, here I keep an extra battery for my Insta361X. Here I got a couple of screw-on CO2 tanks for my CO2 charger, or CO2 air inflator. Then I have this little adapter on here for these scooters. Some of the valves are hard to get to, so it has this little adapter on here, this little adapter hose. If you're not going to use that, you just unscrew that thing and put this right onto it, and then onto the, you know, the device that you're going to charge up. This one works this way. You turn it this way to open up the valve. So now don't forget, when you're using these CO2 tanks to charge your tires, the CO2 is thinner than air. Okay, so you're going to get leakage. I mean, not right away. I mean, it'll get you home, right? Okay, that's the whole idea of it. That's why it's called emergency kit. And it's very compact. It's a lot smaller to carry this than it is a big tire pump. But this is not going to hold. So the next morning you'll get out there, the thing will be flat, and then you just fill it up with regular air, you know, if need be. But this will leak out faster than air. Then here's another strap for the bag, spare strap. Here's a couple of Allen keys. I have no idea what size they are, but these are very common, okay, for hooking up little odds and ends that you buy for your bike, like lights and signals and just little odds and ends that I noticed. These two right here seem to cover the whole gamut of little accessories you clamp onto the handlebar. Then I have this tool kit. Now this came with the Cabo Manus Pro, and it's one of these all-in-one deals. It has the Phillips screwdriver, the regular screwdriver, little socket set in there. So yeah, it has everything covered with that, but I haven't had to use that yet. And like I said, the Cabo Mantis Pro had this in there, and so did the Evercross H5. They had one of these in there too. It was the exact same one, so it's made by the same company. Then there's another tank, another spare tank, and then here's my little reversible screwdriver here. You know, this way you got this thing on here because you can use this for like a little pry bar or something if you need to pry something. So, and then of course your phone, which everybody has one of those. So there you go, guys. There's all my junk. There's all my crap all in a pile right there. There's my emergency kit right there. It's all it got you all covered right there. All right, guys. Have a nice day. I'll talk to you later.